You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about luxury spring heroes under £1,000. I think this could also apply to under $1,000 as well, at least the vast majority of items, and if not, it's there or thereabouts. These are all newer items I'm adding to my wardrobe, and they are slightly more on the affordable luxury side. Obviously, these are still at a luxurious price point, but they're not kind of bonkers crazy like so many luxury pieces now. But I still think they're all absolutely stunning. I am so excited about them. I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what I got. As usual, this is a complete mix of items. So I have some bags here, I have some shoes, I have clothing, just a mix of everything. FARFETCH were kind enough to part sponsor this video. If you're not familiar with FARFETCH, I have worked with them many times before, but they are a global luxury shopping destination which enables you to shop from boutiques all around the world. So when you're shopping from them, you could be shopping from a boutique in Italy or the UK or the US. It is so fantastic, and everything that I'm featuring here today is available from FARFETCH, so I will include links in the description section below. And they were nice enough to give me another discount code. Now usually their discount codes are 10% off, but they've actually extended it to 15% off until the 4th of April, and it's available for both new and existing customers. It's off so many amazing brands. So many of my favorite items are included, from my Mulberry Mini Alexa to my Balenciaga Hourglass bag. Definitely a great one to check out if you were after something off your wish list and wanted to nab a discount. As I said, it's available until the 4th of April with a 15% off, and then it reverts back to the 10% off for the rest of the month. So first up, I have a bag, and this one is from Anine Bing, and to be honest, I'm very familiar with the brand. I have quite a few of her clothing pieces and I love her entire line, but I wasn't aware that they did bags at all, and I saw this and I just fell in love with it. It is so gorgeous. The packaging is also glorious. Like, it came in this incredibly fancy box, dust bag, like the whole works, so I was really impressed. So the dust bag is just folded up, but it's this black one right here. And as you can see, it is this absolutely adorable tweed bag. I thought this was so beautiful. You guys may know, but I love tweed styles, and it's a constant source of regret that I never got a Chanel tweed one, and now they're just simply too expensive. And to be honest, what always put me off was the price point for a mainly fabric bag. They were priced almost exactly the same as the leather ones, so I always kind of ignored the tweed ones, even though I really like the style. Nevertheless, I think they are so classic and so unbelievably chic as well. There's just something about a tweed bag, and I saw this design and I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was so fresh looking. I love the fact that you have this kind of slightly exaggerated rounded strap, because it just feels a little bit more modern, a little bit more edgy, and I love it. So it is like a classic flap, and then you do have a turn lock there as well with this beautiful gold hardware. On the inside, you do have a leather trim right around the top, and then it goes into a fabric lining with a gold zip pocket right at the back there. It's a fairly wide pocket, so you can actually fit quite a bit in. It is extremely lightweight as well, which I love. The turn lock is incredibly smooth. The hardware is very shiny, very nice quality, and then you have Anine Bing stamped right there at the front. The overall tweed is a white or kind of ivory base, and then you have this check pattern of a black and a beige. It is incredibly pretty. I absolutely love it. A decent size, not huge but not too small, so perfectly on trend really with the little hobo style that's going on right now. And I thought this was fantastic. Like, I am so thrilled. I think this is such a fresh entry to the contemporary market as well. Like, over the past few years, I feel like the contemporary market hasn't necessarily gone stronger. I feel like there's been a lot of really beautiful designs in the higher end market, and everything seems to be moving more high end, whereas in the contemporary market, I just felt like I was seeing the same styles over and over, whereas I just feel like this is absolutely beautiful. It feels like fantastic quality, and I'm just super excited about it. So I love this, cannot wait to style it up for spring. And yeah, just over the moon with my purchase. And speaking of tweed items, before I forget, I quickly wanted to mention my blazer. So this is one I got recently. I did show it in another video, but I was getting some questions about the sizing, and this one is included in the discount code. So you can take 15% off until the 4th and then 10% after. I love this thing though. I think it's so beautiful, very Chanel-esque, very French chic, and I just adore it. So I got the size 34. I had previously tried on the 36 though, and it fits very, very similarly. So I would say that if you are in between sizes, but you kind of are on the larger side, to maybe size up. Otherwise you should be good. But yeah, I got a 34, 36 also would have worked. But I absolutely adore this one. It's so unbelievably beautiful. They do these in a bunch of different colors. They have black, they have blue, pink. I went for the white one, but I think they are all absolutely stunning, and I just adore mine so much. Next up, I am ticking another item off my wish list, and I've spoken before about how I wanted another pair of these, mainly because I love my first ones, but I did have a little bit of a niggle with them, and I'm super, super excited about these ones. So if you can't tell, I guess it is quite subtle branding, but these are from Goose. So if you watch those videos, you'll know what I ended up getting, but here are some of their Pure Stars with the plain black leather backing. So the ones I currently have are exactly the same style, but I do have the leopard print pony hair, which I love the look of when I first got them, but the pony hair has been a little bit higher maintenance than I thought it would be to upkeep. It's getting very, very frayed and frazzled, and it just kind of stresses me out. So I loved the shoe so much, but I wanted something a little bit lower maintenance, and then I saw that they had these in just the plain leather version, and I thought they were perfect. If you've not tried the Pure Stars, I just think they are fantastic. They are the comfiest sneakers I have ever worn. They are so great. They have a tremendous amount of cushioning as well. So you do get that elevation, but it's not so huge that you feel ridiculous. Like, I've tried many chunkier sneakers on, and so many I just don't like on my feet, whereas I love these. And it does just feel like you're walking on air. Like, they are so great, required no breaking in for me whatsoever. And I just cannot get enough of these. So I am super happy with the plainer version. These are what I'm going to be taking to my US trip, because I'm going to want something very, very comfy, and I think these are just going to be perfect. Love the overall style, and yep, I'm just super excited about these. These ones also do work with the discount code as well, so you can get 15% off these, which is an amazing deal for Golden Goose, because they are so often excluded from discount codes. So definitely a good one to look at if you also had a pair of these on your wish list. I am so happy about mine. Next up is a blazer, and I know this one doesn't look super spring-like, but I have been waiting for this to come back in stock in my size since autumn of last year. I have been stalking it ever since then, and it finally happened, and I am so happy about it. It is a bit more of a heavy duty one, so I may have to wait until autumn later this year, unless the weather turns again, but even so, I'm happy to wait. I don't mind. I'm just happy that I have this in my wardrobe at last. So it is from Anine Bing. My obsession with her line continues, and it's a slightly oversized heavyweight blazer. So I'd say this kind of blurs the line between a jacket and a blazer. It's fully lined. The lining is very soft, so it feels lovely when you put it on. And the design is kind of like a herringbone check. The base is like a beige oatmeal, I'd say, with black all over, but it has tiny specks, which, to be honest, the best way I can describe it is tutti frutti, which I know sounds like the weirdest thing, but you do have tiny like yellow and orange flecks everywhere. It's so strange, but I just love it, and I think for whatever reason it really works on this jacket. As I said, the weight is a little bit more substantial, so it's definitely more of a heavy duty one than anything overly light and flimsy. It's a double-breasted style, so it does have a nice amount of width to it as well, and I'm just so excited about this jacket. I think it's so cool looking, a really nice in-between one as well, because so many of my blazers, which I love, do tend to be a little bit more on the lightweight side, so not always suitable when it is a little bit chilly, and I feel like this is perfect. It's warm enough that you can get away without wearing a coat, but it also looks as smart as a blazer. So happy about this, well worth the wait, just very excited I was finally able to get it. And then speaking of Neen Bing, I did also end up getting the beige version of the black lace cami that I got. I showed the black cami the other day in another video, and I just am such a sucker for a good lace cami. In fact, all camis in general, just because I wear them so much. You know, I wear them just day to day, I wear them layered, I wear them for filming, like literally everywhere all the time. So I absolutely adore these, and these are so beautiful. So it does have a very gentle kind of v-neck, and the lace bit is very thick. So I feel like often with lace you only get a tiny little bit of accent lace, whereas this is actually very substantial. It is so detailed. You have these beautifully dainty, very skinny straps, which I love, and it is the softest thing. It is 100% silk, so you're getting amazing quality, and it just kind of flows and shines in the most beautiful way. The color is like a kind of, I guess it's like a kind of champagne color, almost like a champagne-y beige. It's really pretty, just a lovely neutral, and you also have that lace detail carry on around the back as well. Just so stunning. I'm super excited about it. Definitely a new favorite cami style for me. I didn't even really know Neen Bing did camis. I associate her more with chunky knits and t-shirts and that sort of thing, but I think these are just so beautiful. I love the fit, and they are just so incredibly soft and lovely to touch. Next up are a pair of sunglasses, and these are from Gentle Monster, who I have spoken about before, but if you're not familiar with them, then they are a Korean brand who I believe are featured a lot in K-dramas. I don't watch K-dramas, but a load of you told me in the comment section, and my mum is the biggest K-drama fan ever. It's all she watches, and she also informs me that they wear a lot of Gentle Monster sunglasses. I really like them because I don't have much of a nose bridge, but even so they fit really nicely, and they're one of the few pairs that don't slide down my face. So for me, they are a total game changer, undoubtedly my favorite sunglass brand now. And not only are they very functional, but they're also so unbelievably cute. Their packaging is also incredible. So if you've not experienced it, it is like a proper experience. You get this amazing box, and then inside you get this very substantial sunglass case. You also get all the different booklets, you get the tags, like it's a whole thing. It says Gentle Monster right there on the case, and it is like a little kind of drawstring pouch. It's incredibly good quality, not like a flimsy little bag or anything. It is like very nice quality indeed. And inside are these amazing sunglasses. So they do a few different varieties, and to be honest, a lot of them are very similar indeed. These ones have that amazing kind of flat lens, which I love. I think it is a bit of a feature of their sunglasses, because I think the vast majority feature this, and it's just so cool. It's almost like a mirrored effect, but really lovely looking. You have the 3 little dots there in the corner, the Gentle Monster sign right there. I absolutely love them. I think they are incredibly cool looking. My mum also has a pair, and she loves hers as well. This is my 3rd pair, and I just don't get tired of them. These are the only sunglasses that I wear, and I just think they're fantastic. So would highly recommend the line if you've not checked them out. They're a little bit hard to find, but FARFETCH do have a very good stock selection, and they do also work with the discount code as well. Next up is this absolutely beautiful skirt. So this is a midi skirt, which if you've watched my channel for a while, you will know what a huge fan of these I am. It is by far my favorite skirt style, and this style in particular I love. I actually already own this exact skirt in a few other patterns and colors, because it just fits so wonderfully, and I always feel so great in it. So I always make sure to keep a lookout in the new arrivals, see if they do them in any other colors. And I spotted this colorway, and I just thought it was so beautiful. So it's like a baby blue with a hint of gray, and then the floral pattern is a white one all over, and it just zips up at the back. I adore this. As I said, I have it in a few other color combinations, and it is genuinely not a skirt I get tired of. I wear them with flats and a biker jacket. I also wear them fully dressed up for date night as well. They really do absolutely everything, and I will just never get tired of these. So would highly recommend if you also like your midi skirts and you've not checked these out yet. It's just one of those pieces where as soon as you put it on, you feel so great and confident, and I just love them. So as you can tell, I'm slightly pleased about my purchase. I just think these skirts are so beautiful, and I love this combination so much. Next up, I have a wallet on chain style here from Mulberry, and I've been eyeing this up for just the longest time. I do have a few different wallet on chain styles, but they all kind of tend to be pale pink, maybe white. I saw this colorway and I thought it was so beautiful. As I said, I've been looking at it for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger because I just couldn't resist this color. It is this beautiful kind of, it's like a blue steel grey kind of colour, I'd say. Like it's a very pretty pale blue but with a hint of grey. I always feel like this kind of shade is such an underrated neutral. I have a few different variations of this colour, and actually I find that they go with so many different outfits. It's also a very good match for my new skirt as well, and I just thought this was beautiful. A really lovely colour for spring that isn't, you know, your obvious baby pinks as I mentioned. I do already have a few styles like that, and I just thought this colour was so lovely. It does have silver hardware as well, which is a little bit more unusual for me, but I really think it works with the cooler colour tone. On the inside, it's actually very roomy, so the main compartment you can actually fit a lot in, and then you do have 4 card holder slots on each side, so 8 in total, along with a big pocket at the back, that wide open space, a pocket in the front, and then a zip pocket also. And then you also do have a zip pocket on the back as well. Usually pockets on the back of wallet chains I often find are just slip pockets, so I love the fact this is a zip one, so you can carry cash, you can do cards and keep them completely secure. You can also detach the straps as well, so if you wanted to turn this into a clutch you can do, but you obviously have the option of having it with the long strap as well. And it's a beautiful shiny silver hardware. It's really bright and lovely. You do also have that leather strap as well, so very, very comfortable to wear. And I'm just obsessed with this. I think it is absolutely beautiful. You almost have like a very, very subtle shine, I'd say, to the leather. Like it has a really beautiful finish to it, so I'm hoping it's going to be very hard wearing. And I just think the colour is so stunning, perfect for spring. I cannot wait to style it up, and I'm just over the moon happy with it. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured in the description section below. I will also include all the details for that discount code as well. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please do give this a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
On a run from my given disaster.